What if I told you that one quick glance at your phone doesn't cost you 5 seconds? It could cost you 20 minutes. Sounds impossible? But every notification doesn't just interrupt your work, it interrupts your brain. Each time you stop what you're doing to just check a message, your mind has to rebuild its train of thought before it can focus again. And after repeating this dozens of times every day, those tiny interruptions quietly steal hours of productive thinking. Today, we'll uncover the hidden science behind notifications, and I'll show you a simple system to take your attention back. Imagine you're writing an important report. Your brain is finally in the zone. Then, ping. You check the notification. It takes only 5 seconds. You put the phone down and continue working. At least, that's what it feels like. But your brain isn't a light switch. It doesn't instantly jump back into deep thinking. Instead, it has to remember what you were solving, what you were planning to write next, and where your attention was focused. That recovery process is the hidden cost. Think of your attention like a computer with too many browser tabs open. Every notification opens another tab. Even after closing it, your computer needs a moment to become responsive again. Your brain works in a surprisingly similar way. Psychologists call this attention residue. Part of your attention remains attached to the interruption instead of your original task. That means less mental bandwidth for problem solving, learning, and creativity. In other words, notifications don't just interrupt your work. They fragment your thinking. If notifications hurt productivity so much, why do we keep checking? Because our brains love uncertainty. Maybe it's an important email. Maybe it's exciting news. Maybe it's nothing. That unpredictability triggers dopamine, the brain chemical involved in motivation and reward. Every check teaches your brain one simple lesson. Maybe the next notification will be worth it. That's why reaching for your phone often feels automatic, even when nothing important is waiting. Let's do some quick math. Suppose you receive just 30 notifications a day. You only spend 10 seconds checking each one. That's 5 minutes, right? Not really. If each interruption also requires time to regain focus, those 5 minutes can quietly turn into well over an hour of lost productive thinking. The problem isn't checking, it's restarting your brain over and over again. Here's a simple system I call the notification firewall. Step 1. Turn off notifications from every app that doesn't truly need your immediate attention. Step 2. Check messages at scheduled times instead of whenever your phone decides. Step 3. Keep one emergency channel for family or truly urgent contacts. Step 4. Before returning to work, spend 30 seconds asking yourself, what was I working on? What's my next step? This tiny reset helps your brain rebuild context much faster. Finally, protect at least one uninterrupted focus session every day. Even 45 minutes without notifications can dramatically improve the quality of your thinking. Most people believe productivity is about managing time, but your brain doesn't run on time. It runs on attention. Every notification asks your brain to pay a small cognitive tax. Alone, it's tiny. Repeated hundreds of times every week, it becomes enormous. So here's today's challenge. Silence your non-essential notifications for the next 2 hours. Then notice how your mind feels. Not your phone, your brain. If you enjoy practical systems based on psychology and neuroscience, subscribe to Brain Nurture. Because a better brain isn't built by working harder, it's built by protecting your attention.